How's it going, everybody? Thought I'd do a little Saturday spontaneous broadcast, talk about Soulogy Fest, get some people in the studio, talk about what's going on. There's a lot happening out there. We're diving deeper than we ever have before. This call's getting so loud it's too hard to ignore. This was a choice, not a chore. And we always come back for more. But this time it's the big time and the universe is reciprocating. It's time for us to step into our power. I don't think the anxiety and the angst and the worries are going to leave, but I think we can do something different. We can act. We can have faith in ourselves. There's nothing better than making the jitters go away by taking some action and just doing the best we can. That's what we're trying to do at Sology, and that's what we're trying to do with Sology Fest. Capture the spirit of 2022, where everybody's come into their own with this expanded vision that's been going on since 2020. It's time to stop giving in to the narratives and start creating from this blank slate that we've created through the shadow work and the zero pointing that we've done and that we're still doing. Okay. Turn this down a little bit. How's it going, everybody? So we've been offline for most of the month since the move. We just got a mobile modem, so we're going to be able to start doing some broadcasts. We're going to have a really exciting show tomorrow with a 19-year-old. I can't remember her name right now. But if you look on the wall, it's there. But 19 years old, whose purpose, or one of her purposes, is to help other young people through the Ascension process. So this is the world that we're creating. More and more people have come to terms with the reality or the illusion we thought was a reality, and now we've tapped into our own power and our own self, and we've done a lot of shadow work and zero pointing, and we're still digging these last few weeks, and we still will continue to. But something's happening when we take action, especially when there's two or more, like Soulogy Fest or a show or any other platform or gathering. Something's happening. People are coming with the same intent, the same open heart, and we're exchanging code at a faster and faster rate. And that's what Soulogy Fest is all about. And that's what Sology is all about. It's about a gathering. It's where everybody is the keynote speaker. Everybody is their own shaman and guru and yogi. And we're coming together, we're coming together, and this is our strength. And this is the time for us to be bold. I got to tell you, that this whole platform, Morgan and myself and all the people involved, it's all been about putting it out there, being vulnerable. And now we're moving past vulnerability to transparency. And this is where we're going, because 100% telepathy, which we know is in our future and very close within our reach even, is 100% transparency. The whole world changes when everybody agrees to let go of all those things that have held us down and kept us from each other. And this is what we're trying to create in the moment at Sology and Soulogy Fest. We're going to be gathering in Arkansas on the 26th, 27th, 28th of August. We've got early bird ticket prices, $333. You come, you can camp out, you can bring an RV. There's plenty of hotels in the area. We'll talk more about that later, and we'll get some people on here that are going to be sharing with us at the Soulogy Fest. People that you're familiar with, like Ernestine Day, Robert the rapper, because I can't think of Robert Evans, because I can't think of his last name, Ryan Aguilar, Ty Hudnall. We're going to be having some prominent sisters come in through live stream on the big screen on the stage. We've got a 20 by 20 screen. We're going to be live streaming everything. The point is not to drive people to the live stream or to the occasion in Arkansas on Mulberry Mountain. Although I'm not going to admit, I'm not going to deny that I might shamelessly beg for people to come. But no, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. The bottom line is what we're trying to do is anchor in this community, this unity consciousness, this oneness, this creativity, this collaboration, and anchor it into a hot spot on the earth, which Mulberry Mountain is. But we can do that right here, and we can do that right now, and we do it every day. And we're going to do our best to be on here every single day with some type of broadcast, and hopefully 1 or 2 Soul Speaks 5Ds every day as we move into this summer, because this summer is booming. I think everything's pointing that direction. And I think one thing that's being asked of us is to step out and step up and let go of the stories and the identities once and for all, and have some faith and jump into this giant pool, this soul soup that we've all created together, this whole type of platform, not just Sology, but all over the place, where people are talking about elementals and angelics and galactics. They're sharing light language. They're sharing other artistic downloads and expressions. I mean, this is what Sology is all about. This is what this transition we call Ascension is all about. We are coming out, and I feel like that's what the universe, the universal energy, the you, me, we, and it is asking of us now. And it's getting louder and louder, and it's going to be too hard to ignore and for much longer, if you can even ignore it now. Let's see who's in the house. So I was going to say that, earlier, that Sology's built on being as open as we can and moving past embarrassment and vulnerability. So I'm going to share with you, as I have for years, my own vulnerabilities and my own humanness. I've been asked to move out of our house and put our stuff in storage and wait for orders. And at the same time, on the same day, I find out we're going to have a Soulogy Fest a month early in a very magical place. And it's been hotels since then, and trying to do shows and trying to get internet and trying to build the Soulogy Fest and doing it in a way that's never been done before, because that's what I'm hearing, and that's what we've all been hearing since on or about 2012. And now I'm personally being faced with jump into this, do this, make this happen. There is no win or lose. It's just about giving it your best shot. And I think that's what this whole life is about, this whole summary life that we've had and that we're sharing together. So I'm looking forward to connecting in a way that we've never connected before on the program, on any broadcasts that we do, and at the Sology Fest. Bringing people in, not having a schedule, and just saying, hey, look, we're going to have some kind of organization to it, but, bring your guitar. Keith Hill's coming from Virginia. He's a fine guitar player. We're going to have some great speakers. We're going to have some workshops. But more than that, we're going to have people coming together of the same mind in the same physical location in a very magical vortex called Mulberry Mountain near Ozark, Arkansas. But again, this is just a microcosm of what we're doing. We're all doing this within ourselves. We're doing it with each other more and more, and now we can start to do it with groups. And we're just going to keep pushing that trajectory to the best of our abilities. And the only way that we know how to do it here is to be upfront and frank and direct and open. And like I said, move past vulnerability, move past the potential of being embarrassed. A lot of people think, for instance, that I don't get nervous. I haven't gotten nervous in a long time on a show, but I'm in a nervous energy now, and it's not a bad nervous energy. I think this is what's going on for everybody. I think we're getting things coming up from the deepest depths ever, and they're coming up to be seen and embraced and allowed and accepted and owned as part of ourselves, but not something that owns us so much that it drags us down and takes away our power. We're all coming into our power. And every time we come together, we are exchanging codes, sometimes unconsciously and sometimes very consciously. And that's a powerful, powerful mechanism. It's a powerful, powerful part of the third energy, of the golden child energy. The golden child energy is no different than you and me, and it's landing on the earth now. I was just talking to Morgan, and she got a very unique download last night. It was all numbers. She posted it on her page. Just the numbers. These are the numbers for the month. And I was talking to her, and I said, you know what? because she had pulled a channel in that in March, the third month of the year, that the divine feminine would step into her power. And she'd had several channelings along these lines. And then in June, the 6th month of the year, that the golden child energy would step into its power. In the 9th month of the year, September, that the masculine would step into its power. And then to me, the next 3 months being 12, it would be very, very powerful. But when I was talking to her, I said, I wonder what the numbers look like in March. I wonder what the numbers look like in September. And she did them real quick, and they're just as powerful. And of course, December's numbers would reflect the exact numbers of March, because 12 is a 3, and of course March is a 3. But that's just a bunch of words saying that we're stepping into some incredible, beautiful, expanding energy. We're letting go more and more and more, and we're understanding that when we let it go, there's an immediate response, an immediate elevation or expansion or alignment or healing or whatever you want to call it. And looking at some of these comments, and here's Robert Evans. Nerves, you stepping up. I'm just reading them as they come. Oop. You're stepping up into a greater you and experience the frequencies of why you previously didn't leap, being actively purged through action. Yes, this is the perfect point. That's what I was not coming to, but he put the words, or took the words right out of my mouth. The action in itself seems to be a clearing mechanism. And I think, when we come into this point of awareness, some phenomenal things happen now in this space. I just was getting downloaded as that was happening. Let me just stay with this for a second. So I'm going to invite some people in. Let me put the link up on YouTube and Facebook. In the meantime, let me play a little tune for you. This is our friend Romeo Barron, Sacred Romeo. I think he changed his name again. I saw the other day, but he's putting out some fabulous work. I'm just going to turn this on for a second while I put the link up on YouTube's live chat and on my pages on my page on Facebook. I'll be right back.
Here we go. Our theme, light language transmission. Jadu kadisi yan heke yan anwane deke yan ayan duane yan wakadi yan irkade yan wane deke yan wakadisi yan irkade yan urgadi yan han irkan yan duane yan irkade yan du kadisi yan han ilhan ayan duane yan irshade urgade yan deke yan irshan dolet urgade Yarikadelet urgadelet uanandeke yan Irishan walet uanandeke yan Irikadit wakadisi yandelet Yantukadit iyandelet uanandeke yan Irikadet yan Yantuakadit Yanduanet Yantukadit Yandelet yan Hayayan duane yan uanandeke yan Wakadit yan Yantukadisi yan Arishandelet yan Yadukadit yan elet wanandeke yan Arishandelet Yandukadit urgadelet iyadet Yandukadit yan Ayandukadit yan elet yan urgadelet iyandeke yan urgadelet iyandeke yan Han yadet kadit iyandelet ese yan Ayandukadit iyandelet iyandet Yandukadit iyandelet wanandeke yan Ariyandu urgadet yanduadet yanduakadit yandukadit siyandelet yan Ariyandelet yadet urgadet Yandukadit iyandelet isi yan Adet wanandeke yan Ariyandelet yan ayanduane deke yan Han irkadet Yanduakadit urgadelet yarikadet urgadelet isyan urgadelet uanandeke yandelet isiyan arisyandelet iyar han hakarit Arishan Retishar Ayan.
It's pretty radical, wasn't it? Hang on, let me get back to the main camera. All right, we got our first guest in. She's coming to the Sology Fest, and she's going to make her debut on the stage. Soulful guitarist Ernestine's in the house. All right. You're muted, and you're invisible. Oh, you've shown up. You came out of the great void. Can you hear me all right? You're not muted now. Can you talk? Oh no, you're not coming in. You're not coming in. Huh. All right, I'm going to put you in the green room, let you work on that. Let's see. Boom. Okay. She's going to work on that. I'll check back with her in a second. So, yeah, Ernestine's going to come. She's going to bring her guitar. That'll be pretty fascinating. And remember, all this stuff's going to be live streamed. We're going to have 5 cameras in the walking around area, interviewing people, just trying to capture it. Here she goes again. Let's see if this works. How's that? No, your mic's off. It's on your end. It's on your end. Maybe.
Can you hear me?
It's on your end.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Except,
Can you hear me?
no. Try again. Anybody else? Anyone else that wants to come on, whether you're coming to the fest or not? If you're not coming, come on. I'll try to talk you into it. But I put the link up in the live chat in YouTube, and that means, Bruce, you're more than welcome to come on in. And I also put it up on my page on Facebook. Anyone that wants to come up and talk about what's going on right now. I'm going to go back to some of these messages or these comments because they look pretty cool, and they look like they're. All right, let's try her one more time. Let's see here what happens. No, she didn't make it. Okay, so we're going to have to. Let's kill that for a second. I'm going to kill the phone line for a second. But anyone that wants to come on, hit that link. I'll be turning it back on in about 3 or 4 minutes. But let's go through some of these comments and see how people are doing out there. Eliza Mosel, she's down in Florida. Come on up. Bring your partner. Come up and jump on the stage. Ann McKean, come down from Canada. Make a pathway, Louise. You'll have to catch a sailboat. Come across the pond. I'm going to turn the phone line on in a second. So, Ernestine, if you're still calling, just hang on. I'll turn it back on in a bit. Let's see. Bruce, you need to be coming. Xana Kozar's coming with her husband. They're coming up from Dallas, Fort Worth. Anyone going from Europe? I would love a ride. We'll see if anyone's got a spaceship coming over. Maybe they got rent a spaceship. You can take off from Portugal. Let's see here. I saw a couple of comments. Yeah, I heard that Susan Amar's, she told me twice she's coming. Okay, Monique Hinchy, feeling a pressure cooker energy in Canada. Very interesting. Facebook user, I don't know who this is. Definitely powerful. Energy's coming in, shifting us forward to a beautiful new world. All right, let's see. Here's another one. Powerful anchoring. Last night, or was it this morning? December is highlighting frequency. All right. That sounds about right. What is the song? The song is a mashup, and I don't remember the guy's name, but if you look up the Promised Land mashup, it's a mashup of Andre 3000 and J. Cole. It's pretty cool. That's the instrumental. There's also one that that has lyrics. Let's see. Ernestine Day. Right now, I'm stepping forward. Each step more I step into, more unfolds and more keeps unfolding. Let's see what else we got. Here's one. Javi Tejada. The message I was getting this morning loud and clear was open up the gate, open up the gate, open up the gate. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, step up, just go do it. Don't look back, because you're still going to be anxious. You're still going to have second guessing. You're still going to question yourself. You're still going to have whatever we have, and everything's been lessening that's going to not go with us. But to get out there and do it, and just give it your best shot, and not be in judgment, and just do the best you can every day. That's what I'm getting. Julie Horsley. Yeah, I like it. I'd love to co-create a mass light language transmission for the planet. Angela, I'm releasing so much, and the synchronicities have been off the chart this week. My mind is blown. Here's Eve Alta. Eve Alta, you better come, by the way. We're going to have $30 a night for the RV slats. I mean, that's cheap. My finch started singing here in Romeo. It's so cute. The animals know. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and there's Marianne Savino, our sister from New York City. That's some badass light language. Yeah, it is. Let's see. I thought there was another one in here. Yeah, so Tristan's talking about energies are so cray-cray right now. Crazy times in Cornwall. This is Donna Carroll. Her daughter is going to be on tomorrow. She's the 19-year-old that assists young people in the Ascension process. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night. I believe that's going to be around 7 or 8 p.m. UK time. Or I don't remember. I think it's New York time. Anyway, look on the wall. Let's see. Sology Fest Europe one day. Todd, absolutely. I got to take a nap. It's intense. Isn't that the truth? Do you call them naps? I don't even know if they are naps. Okay. We've had Linda Good McGillis on many times in the past. What else we got here? Trying to catch up. When will you post a sign up for workers? Okay, I'm going to be posting up. I posted the one for vendors today independently. We're going to release the Sology Fest website middle of the week. And when we do that, there'll be a page on there that says, come create with us. And it will address the volunteers, and it will address the vendors, which is what I released today. The vendor package is $555, 2 people admitted. You get tables, you get your tent, you get your electricity, and you're able to set up that way. We won't have any people like conflicting with their products, and it's going to be 10 slots, and we've got one filled right after we announced it. But yeah, so, and then the volunteer part's going to be, what we're going to do with the volunteers is, and with scheduling about 60% of the stage and workshops, we're going to pull from the people that are coming, just like we did last year. So when it comes to the volunteers, whoever, and we'll have a time frame on it and everything, so everybody has a fair chance. From whoever's attending, whoever's purchased, then we're going to post, what we're looking for, how many slots we have, and we're going to reimburse half of the ticket. And it will only be like just a few hours of work. So we're going to try to spread it around as much as we can and work on the amount we can reimburse versus the number of people, right? So like, in other words, a half for more people is better than a full refund for a few. So we just feel like that we want to spread it as much as we can. So there'll be more on that on the website, and I'll probably put up independent posts as well on YouTube and Facebook. But right now I just put up the one about the vendors. So anyone that's interested, 2 people come, $555. It can be services or products or both. And you'll have your own tent, electricity, and tables, and then you bring everything else. And oh yeah, you get 2 20-minute stage slots during the festival. And remember, everything's going to be live streamed. It's going to be 35 hours of straight live stream, which is also going to include some pre-recorded video, so that the people watching the live stream aren't just like looking at an empty stage when nothing's going on. Let's see. Here's an interesting comment. let's see. Everything. Well, this isn't the one I was talking about, but Denise Chadwick. Everything feels like it's landing. Sology especially. I think that's part of what I'm picking up is that everything is landing. It's all of us, and that's part of what I'm picking up. So thank you for that. Renee McCoy. Many tears happening again. Trying not to judge my thoughts, concerns. Wish I could attend this. You can do it, unless you live in Antarctica. Thank you for that comment. What we got here? I intend to come in August. I'm in bed with oil in my hair from my Lomi massage yesterday. My brother transitioned on Tuesday evening. He had lung cancer, but I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you for that comment. Healing, peace, love, and comfort to you and your family. All right. Let me turn the phone lines back on. I put the link up in the live chat on YouTube if you want to come in. We're going to be on for another 90 minutes or so. And, all right. I was just going to, yeah, she must be telepathic. Add right. Yeah. And, okay, somebody's got their Facebook on or something. Marianne Savino.
Yeah.
Wait, who's got the, hang on, let's figure this out. Test. Marianne Savino. Okay, somebody's got their, let's see. Oh, Marianne, it's you. You're on your phone. Do you have another window open?
No.
Somebody's got their, let's see.
You don't?
Oh, Marianne, it's you. You're on your phone. Do you have another window open?
No.
Do you hear it?
I don't.
That wasn't me. That was the echo.
You're on your phone. Do you have another window open?
No.
It must be the frequency.
That wasn't me. That was the echo.
It must be the frequency. You know how this stuff happens.
It must be the frequency.
Oh no, I was trying to unmute Ernestine.
How this stuff.
Marianne, I saw your name on the comment. I was thinking that'd be cool if she jumped on here, and here you are. Telepathy. It's the frequency.
Marianne, I saw your name on the comment. I was thinking that'd be cool if she jumped on here.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, I think it's okay. How's that? No. Test. Yeah, it's on you, Marianne. I don't know. I muted you, but listen. Try to. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe if you restart and then call back in. Okay. All right, Ernestine, unmute yourself. Here we go.
Okay.
How's that?
Now.
Barely hear you. Barely hear you. 111 in the house. Let's
Barely?
keep it. Yeah, there's some crazy tech stuff going on here. As
Can you hear
usual.
me better now?
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's getting better.
Yeah?
Yes. It's getting a little better.
Or not even more?
It's getting a little better. I don't know what's happening there.
I don't know either.
Just grab your guitar and let's start playing. Let's go. Just get it.
Okay.
Let's just get it. External speakers causing echo. No, that was the other one. There you go. This is what we're going to be doing at Sology Fest part of the time. The microphones and speakers will be turned off at 10 o'clock all 3 nights, but then we'll go into the big tent and have acoustic sessions and workshops and whatever we decide we want to do. We'll have a jam. We'll have a drum circle, multi-dimensional drum circle. Just make it up as we go.
Can you hear the guitar okay?
Yeah, I hear it. You're fine. We're good.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to go?
You go.
Okay.
See what happens. Keep playing. You mind if I speak to it? Keep playing. Do you mind if I jump in? Ernestine. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. I'd say that every human's had enough. The universe says time is up. It's time to grow up, 'cause we showed up. And showing up doesn't have to be enough. Blowing up, that's what started us. Creation from the chaos sacredly, geometrically shows us, 'cause it knows us, it is us. Numerology is our makeup. Cosmology has its shakeups, never breaks. We create us. Designating, regulating, orchestrating. Come spend some time and space with me. The present's never fading. You always drive me crazy. Every timeline and dimension, love is always my mission. Don't ask for permission, reach past beliefs and superstitions, receive the transmissions, embodying the manifestations, a million heavens creations, one rule, one relation, one soul nation. We're a new thing, you're a new thing, I'm a new thing. We know something's happening. Every day's a journey, sharing singularity with a crazy regularity. unspellbound. Unspellbound, now we're done. Now we can have some fun. Where two meets one, soul to soul, skin to skin, nothing to be outdone or undone. Every moon, same sun, every mother's one. Finding our field, they call it Ascension. Minding our field's organic retention. Making the new way, it's a new day. Best seen in the goddesses' play. Where everyone's got a say. Where there's no more fucked up feng shui. Where time stands still, if you will. Where rhymes wrap themselves in rainbows. Where everyone sees you and sees no thing, 'cause it's all the same thing. We're a new thing. You're a new thing. I'm a new thing. I know something's happening. Every day's a journey now, all in itself and in ourselves. We're sharing singularity with a crazy regularity. It's unspellbound and we're done. Now it's time to have some fun. Where two meets one, soul to soul, skin to skin, nothing be undone, undone. Same moon, same sun, every mother's one. Right on. Hey, listen, here's what we're going to do. That was badass. This is what we're going to do at Sology Fest. We're just going to make it up as we go. We're just going to take turns, you know. Hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to shift over to a new link, all right? So we're going to sign off this broadcast. And Delia, you have to call in on the next show. We're going to turn this one off, and we're going to come back on in a few minutes. Ernestine and others are going to come back on with us. Ty's going to join us, so we have to originate it from his computer. It'll be the same link, same channels, and all that. So we got to get out of this stream and start another one. Ernestine, that was fantastic. I can't wait till you get there. Make sure you come Tuesday or Wednesday so we can jam every night. And we'll make some magic. All right. We'll see you on the next link, right? You're going to come back on the next one too? Okay. Just wait for my cue, because we'll probably have some conversation, do some stuff, but we're going to be doing this for another 90 to 120 minutes. Okay. Delia, call back on the next link. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. Thank you for coming in.